here with one of our co-authors of the Renegotiating Greatness book, 21 Lessons from Bold Entrepreneurs Who Have Built Successful Brands. And I'm so excited to share. Tell us a little bit more about who you are and what was your experience with working in this book anthology.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. So my name is Avery Pink Lewin, and I am one of the co-authors of Renegotiating Greatness. I am the author of Chapter 18, and I help you define greatness on your own terms. And I'm excited about this book. It's just led to so many good opportunities for me. And, you know, here we are, January 2018. It's 1 year from January 2017. And I heard about this book project and I was like, maybe it's something I can do. I don't really know what I was going to do with, I've never really thought about being an author, had no clue how to get it done, but I just felt like I wanted to be a part of it. And, so I jumped in and I was selected to be a part of the project. So excited about that. And, you know, working with Sade through the process of writing, through the process of pulling out all that information and just really documenting the successes that I've had and framing it in such a way where, yeah, a lot of people can benefit from it because truly we do not know how to talk about ourselves. And, you know, Sade's all over social media talking about, you know, brand your greatness and talk about your greatness. And that's a great message that a lot of folks don't know how to do. And in my career, I've been able to use the power of branding to really position myself, even though I don't have a lot of the academic credentials that my colleagues at my agency has. It didn't really matter when I knew how to express what I can do, the skills that I bring to the table, why I was different. I was able to position myself for not just promotion, but acceleration in my agency. And that was just really amazing. And so I definitely am grateful for having been a part of the project. One of the things that came out of it that just kind of blew me away, truly, was I had a book launch with another co-author, Demisha Wright, and we had it in Atlanta, and it was just a great opportunity for women to come together and talk about, you know, just their own greatness and put it into perspective and what they're doing in their lives. And it just so happened that you know, we're both in Atlanta and we didn't know who we knew it had in common, but there's some folks in the room that were in common. And I got invited to speak at a Share Your Passion employee event coming up later on this month for the Young Professionals Network at a federal agency. And I'm just really excited about the possibility of not only sharing just my wins from a branding standpoint with people, young professionals in their career, but I'm going to talk to the same colleagues who still are trying to figure out, how did you get promoted so fast? How did you know, what did you do? What did you say? And, you know, why did you think you could even do that? And I've never really shared that story before with folks. So I'm really excited about doing that. I've never seen, I just never thought I'd be speaking to such a big audience. It's going to be I believe they said it's about 400 or 500 folks that are going to be there. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for that opportunity. The event went out to a list of I think they said they sent it to a list of about 3,000, but they typically get about 400 or 500 people in attendance. So it's still huge. It's still huge. So, I mean, when you talk about defining greatness on your own terms, when you talk about aligning yourself with people who are just, you know, on an upward trajectory and really taking bold steps, you just never know what happens.
So what would you say to someone who's thinking about joining the next book anthology? What advice would you give?
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. If you know, one of the things that I didn't know for myself, I would see myself like in my mind doing certain things, but I didn't really know what those things were. But as I started to see other people in action, it began to take shape what I could possibly be doing. Never thought about writing a book of my own, but when I saw the opportunity, I was like, sure. I mean, and when you framed it in a way is, what have you done and how have you redefined your own greatness? I know I had done something though a lot of people hadn't. Whether or not I would have ever put it in a book, I would have never done that had I not seen you and you hadn't put out the call. And so we all have things that we're doing in our lives that are amazing and truly great and that's inspiring. We don't really know how that's going to affect people, but if you are at the moment or in a position, in a place where you hear that call, it's a no-brainer for you to follow the breadcrumb and keep walking towards that. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and you'll know. But if it is for you, you owe it to yourself to just keep walking forward. And, you know, I'm excited about the whole being a part of a book. I'm excited about, you know, maybe one day I'll write a book of my own. Who knows? You know, it's thankfully I've gotten inside information about what that whole process entails and how it runs. And I mean, it's not as intimidating, or maybe you didn't make it as intimidating as it possibly could have been, but it's something that I think I can do. And, you know, maybe one day I will. So I definitely think if you are watching, if you're hearing about the next anthology, definitely pursue it, run towards it. Sade is an amazing person to be involved with. She's highly invested in everyone and she keeps us motivated. And, I mean, she's going towards greatness. You'd be crazy not to run and align yourself with people going towards greatness. I mean, that's just what it is. You're not going to leave me behind.
Thank you so much, Avery. If you are thinking about joining our book anthology, look no further. Apply today. We would love to have you. The deadline is February 28th, and we would love to have you as the next expert thought leader in our next book, Journey to Greatness.